for kids of 2 to 4 years are the number books. So here we have the Teach My Baby series first numbers. This book is only till 5 and it's a hardbound book. So first introduce only 1 or 2 numbers at a time to the kid so that the kid is not confused. So here we have just the numbers from 1 to 5. So initially we'll start with numbers from 1 to 5. When you are teaching the kid about numbers, try to point and touch the object or the picture while counting. So you have to say this is 1 finger, 1 lion puppet, 2 puppets, 1 tiger and 1 lion puppet, that way. The next we have a book from Navneet Publication. This is also a hardbound book and its MRP is 60 rupees. I have been using these books from I think since 1.5 years now, and the book is really good and it has turned out to be very durable. So just they've just given different objects numbering from 1 to 20. They have the numbers are from 1 to 20 in the book. It's a hardbound plastic coated which can be wiped easily. Next set of books for numbers are for counting basically. So this book is I Can Count by Anna Nilsson. It's basically a flipboard activity book. So in this book there are basically 4 sections. Initially we'll start from the first section. So it's basically counting from 1 to 5. Then they ask the kids to count the individual objects 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 elephants, then 5 girls and so on. Then these are different activities. Similarly, later on you can start teaching the kids from 6 to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once the identification and recognition of numbers is over, then you can ask the child to count. How many bananas? So there are 10 bananas. Once the child is able to count and recognize the numbers from 1 to 10, gradually you can introduce the next set of numbers from 11 to 20. So here I have this counting book which I had introduced to my daughter when she was 2.5 years old. So 16, 17, you can ask the child to individually count the objects. It takes time, but gradually the child will be able to pick it up. Once the kid has learnt identification and recognition, we can teach its numerical value with objects and not the counting pictures all alone. See, we can ask here, we can physically place 2 objects. Say for example, here I have put 2 books. So we can ask the child to count 1 and 2. So the child picks up the number 2 and then he says there are 2 books. They also have to be taught its totaling value. So the last number which comes is the sum total of the objects placed. So this is 1, this is 1 and this is 2. So the total number of books are 2. There are many counting books available in the market. You can easily get it. And counting is very easy and very practically it can be taught. When you get some vegetables or fruits from the market, you can easily ask the child to count the number of apples or say number of plums. So it's very easy. You also get such wooden cards in the market where they have these wooden numbers where you have to physically count and put the numbers. Count the number of monkeys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the child puts number 5. Similarly, they have from 1 to 20, 7, 6, 9, 1 and so on. You can also make or buy a number chart and put it at a place where the kid can see. Or if you don't have the chart, what you can do is, like, you can take a very inexpensive book. These books are very cheap. What you can do is, like, if you don't want to make it, you can just tear this page where the numbers are written, and then you can place it on the wall, so that the child can see it daily. You can also teach teach numbers through nursery rhymes. There are many nursery rhymes which teach the children about the numbers. So, for example, here we have 1, 2, buckle my shoe. So, while saying 1, 2, you can show the numbers 1, 2, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock at the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. The next nursery rhyme which you can teach the child and sing with them is 10 in the den. 1, 1, 1, please don't run. 2, 2, 2, polish your shoe. 3, 3, 3, birds on the tree. 4, 4, 4, knock at the door, and so on. We also have one more rhyme here where they have shown big pictures. So 1, 2, how do you do? 1, 2, how do you do? 3, 4, fine, thank you. 5, 6, shake, shake, shake. 7, 8, eating cake. 9, 10, ring the bell. Then we can also sing 5 little speckled frogs. There are many rhymes which you can sing with the children, so that while singing they'll easily learn the rhymes. They'll easily learn the numbers. So here we have the letter. We have the number 3. So 3 butterflies, 3 places for tea. Count the clowns on the seesaw. There's 1, 2, 3. So they are having a picnic, the clowns. So that way, the number 1, you can start from number 1, 3, and so on. Counting can also be taught in a more fun way without book and paper. In case if you are going to a garden, you can ask the child to collect 5 leaves or say 10 leaves from the garden. Or while the kid is sitting on a swing, you can ask the child to count aloud the number of times he is swinging. That way. We also have few activities where the child can, with the help of the blocks or with beads, the child is taught to count. For example, here we ask the child, initially we put the blocks of the same color. So we'll ask the child to count the number of blocks. So we'll start with 1. Let him put his finger and count. 2 and 3. So as far as possible, try to put all the objects in the straight line, so that the child it's not confusing for the child. So it's 1, 2, 3. Then ask the child to put the number 3 next to it. So this is the number 3. So slowly and gradually we can increase the number of quantity of the objects, and then we can just mix and match. We can again ask the child to count the number of objects placed. So again the child will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So he has to pick up the number 7 and put it next to it. So this is one way of doing it. Next is, we can ask the child, this is a Play-Doh. We can ask the child to put sticks, candy sticks inside the Play-Doh. Children love playing with the Play-Doh. So we can ask the child to put 3 candy sticks inside the Play-Doh. So the child will put the first stick, 1, 2 and 3. Similarly with beads, we can ask the child to put 7 beads inside the lace. So this is a very good fine motor activity as well. Same way, if you have a piggy bank lying around, you can ask the child to put 10 coins. So the child will pick up the coin with his index finger and the thumb. This is a very good fine motor activity. And ask the child to count, physically counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. In physical counting, the child also learns that the quantity of the number of the objects will remain the same even if we change the position from say if I am changing the position from here to here, then the number of the sum total will remain the same. So ask the child to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even if I change the position, say from the third place I am putting it on the last place, at the last place, the sum total remains the same. Similarly, you can also mix and match with the objects. Here I have put a book amongst the blocks. So again the total 1, 2, 3, 4. The total is 4 now. Even if I pick up this book and put up a block in place of it, the sum total remains the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4.